to the 30, to the 20. He can go all the way to the 10.
Know what's going on? Come on now.
Clocking out, I had to drop you on your YouTube scroller. Call up Money Junkie, we done got the conversation rolling. Hit up Blue and ask him which one his parlay's going. Call a couple hours later, asking for another one. Why? This one just hit. This shit just hit. The combo junkies came to talk their shit. Just go out there and talk your shit. This shit just hit. I hit the 10 niggas too. The combo junkies came to talk their shit. You go out there and talk your shit. If you need stats on last week game, to tune into my dogs. We having conversation about anything involving ball. See when it come to
Welcome into our new and latest edition of Conversation Junkies. We ain't got Dez here. He out on business right now, but we appreciate y'all for checking in on us. Again, it's your boy Money Junkie Mitch, and it's your boy Money Junkie Blue. And we appreciate y'all for joining us in on this episode. Before we get started, we ask that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Without anything else, let's get into this video, man.
Crazy turn of events this weekend.
Yeah, crazy turn of events, man. We got NFL Week 9 for y'all. Honestly, a lot of the 1 o'clock games was probably the best games
for sure.
of the weekend. We're not gonna really get into much about Thursday night game.
Shout out to Lamar for coming back, throwing 4.
Shout out to
it's
Lamar.
against the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's against the Dolphins.
It's against the Dolphins.
Everybody kind of expected that win, so we're not gonna really delve too much into it. But as far as our Sunday games, we'll get into it with I arguably think one of the best games of the weekend.
Of the
season. Yeah, we have a back and forth game between the Bears and the Bengals, with the Bears coming on top 47-42. Mitch, man, what was your overall thoughts about the game? As a matter of fact, let me ask you a better question.
What up?
Did the Bears almost lose this game, or did the Bengals almost win it?
I feel like throughout the whole game, it was neck and neck the whole game. I mean, you know, it wasn't too many stops in the game, but here and there, they was both getting stops. But at the same time, they was both. And I mean, from the jump, right?
Right.
Kickoff return.
Yeah, kickoff
for a touchdown. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like that should have already gave you an idea how the game was gonna go. I mean, first play with it, not even first play on offense, first play from scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? So, it was up in the air the whole game. I say.
Yeah. Okay. Did you like what you saw from Caleb Williams?
I like what I saw from the Bears as a whole. Not specifically him, because he got help in the run game.
That's that.
But that rookie that, what's his name, McGahee?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Bro. Yeah. Well, he had like 176. He didn't have no touchdowns, but
yeah, he ran
176
he ran
as a rookie.
And I will say this, Ben Johnson becoming a new head coach, you could definitely tell he brought a lot of, I don't want to say that Detroit offense because that was his system, but a lot of that physical play, as well as you see the trick plays here and there, how they scored their first 2 touchdowns. As well
slight variation of the Philly special.
Exactly, stuff like that, and they was able to own, because you know, Caleb Williams is still has he even played? Oh yeah, he's in the second season, so he's still brand new at this. Hasn't even had 20 starts yet. So, and you know, he makes all the great plays, but he still struggles with the basic stuff from time to time. Yeah. So it's good that Ben Johnson is able to help him through this learning process. But you can definitely tell that he's arguably could be the best quarterback the Bears ever had if this trajectory keep going.
Yeah.
But as far as that Bengals side of things, man, what you got to say about them?
I mean, they defense just so bad.
Yeah, like, it's bad.
Like, I understand why they offense can put up so much points because they got firepower at all positions. You know what I'm saying? You got a quarterback that's going to just put it out there for his players. Seeing as you see that catch T. Higgins made, he was covered, but he was able to just go up, reach up, grab that thing. So, you know, I can understand why a team would give up a lot of points to the Bengals, but I can't see why an NFL defense with, not to say that the Bears are not a bad team, but they definitely not as talented as the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? So for them to give up 40,
I get it. The talk of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is a very high.
You feel me?
But
and that's like you said, high.
Yeah, it's a high. But the O-line Chicago got plus the receivers, Odunze, Luther Burden, DJ Moore.
But those are I mean, the only proven guy right now you can say is DJ Moore on that offense, and maybe Swift, but he didn't even play.
Yeah. I mean, I like Cole Kmet and Coleman. Anyway,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, man, that Bengals offense. I'll go ahead and give you some of Joe Flacco stats from the day. He was
like 50 or something.
He threw 31 for 47, 470 yards.
Damn,
470. He had 2 receivers over 110 yards.
And it's crazy because like you don't see those type numbers with the game right now because so many people play too high. Like
exactly.
You don't see those type numbers no more. Like I feel like I don't even know the last quarterback that even come close to 500 like that, but you just don't see them type numbers. And for him to be able to do that, in the league right now, I mean it's pretty damn good.
It was a back and forth game. The Bengals with a chance within like 3 minutes. They came back, scored 14 points in under 2 minutes. Had the ball with a chance to stop it. The defense had a chance to stop the Chicago Bears. And within the last, I want to say 45, 50 seconds maybe, Caleb Williams delivered a strike to basically seal the game away to Colson Loveland. And, after watching that game, it just goes to show you, no matter how much you can score in this league, if you can't stop anybody at the end of the day,
defense matters.
Defense wins championships. I mean, that's the coin phrase.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow out, and we see why the Bengals is where they at, because they're not paying nobody on defense.
And Trey Hendrickson out.
I was going to say Trey Hendrickson out. Shamar Stewart ain't looking good after everything he did. Honestly, the only person that came to play for them was DJ Turner.
Yeah. And I will say I like Cam Britt a little bit too.
He more of a gritty player than
and then a solid.
Yeah.
No, I feel you on that.
He's just one of the ones you just remember 10 years later for just being a dog. Like that's it. But yeah, all in all, it was a great offensive weapon game. No defense being played. But yeah, let's get into this next AFC game. We got your Steelers taking down the powerhouse Indiana Colts and Indiana Jones by the score of 27-20, man. So I know it's an emotional game for you, especially with the opponents that y'all had. But my question for you is, did Daniel Jones, come back down to earth off his high horse, or did the Steelers show you something to go forward going into the rest of the season?
I mean, I'm going to say this unbiasedly as I can. I feel like everybody, coming into the season, everybody was already thinking that the Steelers defense was going to be one of the top defenses in the league.
It's paid like it.
Especially money.
Literally the highest paid.
You know what I'm saying? And from just a fan's perspective and me having the football knowledge that I know to be able to kind of see what's going on and calling out, the plays and stuff like that. For some reason, we ran a lot of man blitzes, like just sitting in one deep high safety. We got corners backed off 12 yards for some reason, and we want to play man. So, of course, last week, and I feel like, let me not get too much into it, but last week, guys 12 yards off the ball. How are they going to play man? How are they going to guard drags? How are they going to guard flat routes? How are they going to guard crossers?
All the way off the ball.
You know what I'm saying? But they sat there and simplified the defense a little bit, and instead of trying to blitz everybody and having guys out of position, now we're making our pass rushers earn their money.
So with that answer, so you saying?
I'm saying the Steelers, scheme-wise, they stepped up the way they needed to.
Okay, but
I don't think even though the Colts haven't necessarily played no other powerhouse teams, I feel like they still a powerhouse themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Steelers just stepped up and showed what they can do when they game plan correctly. Right.
I'll say this, as far as what I saw, we all know that the Colts have been basically, I don't want to say running through the league so far, but
I mean they
basically
got two MVP front runners.
Basically right next to it, with Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones. But this game kind of reflected me and reminded me of the New England game when they also had, I want to say 4 or 5 turnovers. I mean, and it goes to show, when you make Daniel Jones throw for 50 times, he's probably not going to win you the game. And I'm not saying like he can't, but it's just the evidence we've
He
seen so far.
You didn't have that backup of Jonathan Taylor.
He didn't have that backup of Jonathan Taylor. And you've seen today that the Steelers definitely stopped that Colts offense, and they was able to hold Jonathan Taylor under like 60 yards.
Yeah, I think he had 46 on 13
yeah, 13 carries, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you able to hold Jonathan Taylor and you make Daniel Jones throw it, you see what happens. One touchdown, 3 picks. So, I mean, I'm not saying that like Daniel Jones has come back to earth, because we all knew he wasn't that bad of a quarterback.
Right.
Granted, or was it just that New York Giants system? But with that team he's with, you know, they always had a stacked roster. They just never had a quarterback.
Right.
So Daniel Jones giving them basic play, and don't take this the wrong way, but that was an aberration game for the Steelers. 6 turnovers. I'm not saying that like y'all can't generate turnovers, but like I said, lost against New England that first time, and then this time those 6 turnovers.
Oh no, we didn't lose against New England.
Excuse me. The Colts when they played New England.
Oh,
I didn't mean to say that they lost, but just that's a high volume of turnovers to be able to recreate every game. And it's like if Aaron Rodgers ain't on his A game at all times, I feel like y'all are vulnerable defensively.
No, and the funny thing is though, like this year, it's been the defense that hasn't been trustworthy.
And that's Thomas side of the ball.
And honestly, Aaron Rodgers is the one that's been keeping us in the games. Right. So I feel like once we've had complete games, but they haven't been complete. Like we scored 3 touchdowns yesterday. We should have scored, we scored 3 touchdowns earlier, but we should have scored. We should have scored like 42 points. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't all on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was drop passes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like execution, executional things, and I feel like that was the same thing that was happening on the flip side, just scheme and execution.
Because even with 6 turnovers, y'all only won by 7 points. Not to say
they scored.
Not to say only one.
They had 7 points with 4 minutes left.
It was 17 and a half, and then
no, I'm saying they had 7 points in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left.
True.
Like that was garbage time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, it was another great AFC game.
So we got a great game.
It was definitely a great game.
Great game.
I'm sorry for all my Atlanta fans. I'm hurting just as much as y'all.
But we got Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots with a heartbreaking 24-23. Patriots get the dub on that one.
How do I feel? Honestly,
like that, I feel like that's one of the ones you hate the most.
Yeah, I feel like I got Stockholm syndrome, because it's like they always trick me into believing that we got the chance, and it's like I see so much potential in each and every. And honestly, I agree. This loss hurt more than the Carolina Panthers.
Oh God!
Just because with the Carolina Panthers loss, like. Once we had that one mistake, everything snowballed. It was just a bad game for everybody along the board. It was bad. It was a goose egg. Okay, that's one thing. But to start off the way we did and to wrestle back and get within the game, and for us to lose because of a game time field goal after all the stuff we've had trying to find a kicker after losing Young Hoku and just all the adversity that our team went through. Dropped him. We released him. No, you know what? No, we lost Coop because he used to be good.
You know what? That's valid.
Yeah,
that's valid.
He used to be good. We lost him. He got lost in the sauce. Drake may play a hell of a game. I don't want to take nothing away from him.
Yeah.
He was dotting people up. Arguably, he one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, even in his second year. It's not like I'm not gonna say like they didn't give us a good fight. Man, the only thing I can say is coaching and execution. It just got to do a lot better. We could have all these first round picks all over the field. You know, we could have B-John doing his thing. We could have Drake London coming back, prime Randy Moss. We could have all of that.
But he had 3?
That man had 3 touchdowns and 118 yards. Bro, he was head tapping.
Oh, yeah.
Gonzo, Like, and granted,
I'm talking about took it from
him and Gonzo had a great matchup. Like, it didn't look on tape like Drake was just doing him bad, but it was like a real bad because you know they got the same kind of build, you know, that linky style. It was a great battle, but it took a lot. It took a lot for us to be able to get all the way here, and it was just heartbreaking, man. Parker Romo, it was nice to love you, but you gotta go. I don't know. I'm already ready for the draft, man. I'm kind of checked out.
Already?
Yeah, bro. It's like that game was a game to shift the momentum in the season. But going 3-5, like I said, that was a heartbreaking loss. Like I said, for Drake, that had the data he had. For Michael Penix to muster up what he did, because that was his first 3 touchdown game ever.
Okay.
Like I said, Bijan kind of got held in check, but even the defense played great. James Pierce, he got he showed out today.
No, he didn't score, but he got close.
Jalen Walker got the strip sack, the strip fumble, which forced James Pierce, the running back, which forced us to get the momentum to even get us back in the game.
Right.
So, like I said, all across the board, all our first round picks, they showed out today. It was just coaching, man. That's gonna be it at the end of the day. What you think?
Shoot, man. And you know, we always had whenever George Pickens was still on the Steelers, we would always have that debate. You know, who better, Drake London or GP? Damn.
Come on.
That boy, hey, man.
All right, bro, I've been trying to convince this man for like 2 years.
But it's okay now, because GP not on the team no more.
Yeah,
I'm going to say DK better than all of them.
Okay.
I'm lying.
Okay.
I'm lying.
I ain't even going. We can talk about that after camera.
Nah, but, man, I really enjoy... Honestly, I enjoy y'all whole offense.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching y'all play. It's a cool team. You know what I'm saying? Like Bijan, he just.
Oh, he nasty.
You feel me?
Musty.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he got held in check a little yesterday, but that don't change what he's been able to do. Just not even just throughout the season, but his whole.
Yeah,
but
this is
third year.
His third year.
You know what I'm saying? So that whole, you know what I'm saying, and. He was on pace to get that, you know, at least offensive player of the year, but
he still could.
Yeah, he definitely could.
JT just running away with it right now.
But he had it off day today. So you know, you feel me? So I enjoy y'all. But on the flip side, I also enjoy the Patriots as well because Drake even though I feel like they'll say yesterday was probably his worst game of the season because he had you feel me?
It was still a good game.
He had that fumble.
And he had a pick.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I can't, it's hard to really just say that they won the game.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't take it, you can't take away a performance from either side, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
But it just sucks that it was determined by a missed field goal.
A missed field goal. I hate that. Yeah, man. Next, we got another NFC matchup. We got the Vikings barely hanging on, but killing the Detroit. I said killing. I didn't mean to say killing, but beating the Detroit Lions by the score of 27-24. Again, like I said, this was a rivalry game, very physical from both sides. You could tell that there was a lot of passion going on there. It was J.J. McCarthy's first start back from injury, so you know he was getting back into the rhythm of it and everything. But Mitch, from your point of view, how you think JJ did? Did he show you something?
I mean, he definitely played so. The first week he started, right? It was a decent game. That second week, pretty poor play, but
that was against us, I think.
The second week, or was it the first week?
We played him like week 2.
I want to say so. Yeah, because he got hurt. So poor play in that game. But then this game, he come back and threw. I mean, what he had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, one interception.
One interception.
No, he threw 1 and ran 1.
Okay, yeah, he threw 1, ran 1, and then had an interception. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But he was still able to deal what needed to be dealt. You know what I'm saying? Making the throws that needed to be made. You know what I'm saying? Making the plays that needed to be made.
He did. He threw for 2 touchdowns.
2 times. Yeah, it weren't. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, so that makes it a little better because I'm like, okay. But yeah, just he played decent. You know what I'm saying? He's showing stuff that you want to see. Not from a sophomore, because technically to me,
he's still a rookie.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Honestly, Michael Penix is too to me. Like
Yeah,
if you haven't had
right.
a full 17 game season, or at least 17 games, you're a rookie, bro. That's just me.
That's valid.
But I honestly watching that game, it kind of, and don't take this wrong, it kind of looked like he was back in Michigan. Like back in Michigan, they didn't ask him to really throw that much. Just make a couple big throws here and there when you need to. Don't put the ball in jeopardy, and let the defense and the run game take you there. Just don't mess up.
Yeah.
Basically, how Aaron Rodgers is playing, like to a more extensive version. That's how JJ played to me. Like that defense, but they did not let Jerry get any type of comfortability.
That is true.
At all.
That is true. Like that's the best I've seen them play this season.
Aaron Jones, he had a showing out party. He looked like he turned back the clock a little bit. Jettas and Addison again. When you got two Ferraris, like what we seeing from Devontae and AJ, like it's kind of hard to not move the ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got some of their offensive linemen back, and
because even if you just throw it up to one of them,
they
more so Jettas.
Yeah.
More so Jettas. But
Addison like that too.
No, he is.
Yeah.
But Jettas, he that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He go up in the end zone, one hand snagging shit.
Yeah.
On top of somebody's head.
Because JJ only threw for 143, but the team ran for 142. So like I said, it was more of a balanced game.
Right.
Where on the outside, Jared he threw for 240,
right?
But they only ran for 65 yards. Like
which is crazy coming from them.
Coming from the Detroit Lions because they wanted to have a physical game.
And they got a literal two-back system. Like they have two number one backs.
Yep.
In the backfield.
Yep. So I don't really have too much to take away from it. I still think with JJ, that was more of a coaching to win the game versus like him putting the game on his back.
Yeah.
But it was a good showing. It was definitely a confidence booster. And from Detroit side, I really think this game meant too much other than a divisional loss.
But should it have been more? Because you gotta think about it. They probably seen this one as some easy shit.
Gimme game. Yeah, gimme game. Yeah.
And it'll slick a track game for him a little bit.
They were probably expecting Carson Wentz.
He got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He didn't even finish the game the last week.
You're right. I'm tripping.
Dang, man, they really threw my boy to the wolves.
Yeah, they did.
Shout out Carson Wentz, man.
I still love you, bro. Shoulder meat, boy. I was like,
shit, go get beat up while JJ get back right.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, get in there.
Because they was almost finna sign Kurt. I was like, take him, please. Oh, God. After what I saw him play the other week, please take him.
Oh, no. Still a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say from both sides. Because
the Lions
still put up a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Vikings came out of there with that dub.
Yep.
We got I feel like this is the game that everybody waits for every year. You know what I'm saying? We got Chiefs and we got Bills. And a slight nail biter.
It was.
A slight.
It's always a nail biter, though.
Because, it get, 13 seconds?
Yeah. Yep. The 13
anything can happen. But we got the Bills taking the dub on this one, 28-21.
Well, you got to say the whole thing. The Bills, I don't even know why I'm giving them something like hype right now. But the Bills in their home
their defense was locking in.
They was. The Bills beat the Chiefs in Buffalo by the score 28-21.
Oh, my bad. I ain't even put all that in there. My fault.
Let me ask you this about that game. Did that loss show you anything about where the Chiefs are today?
Honestly, and I'm kind of glad that you brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Playing at home in a game like that will really give you an advantage because not only does your team want you to win, but them fans, them fans want that shit.
And Bills fans are notorious for being evil.
Yeah.
They throwing frozen batteries at you.
Yeah. So it's like I'm actually glad you brought up that they was at home and it was
that definitely
game.
Played a little bit of an effect.
But besides that, Josh, I feel like he didn't have to do that much. Like he was dealing with what needed to be dealt, you know what I'm saying? But James Cook Had a nice
ran
game
out
on the
of
ground. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
he ran for like 140.
And shit, whatever.
114.
Whatever he couldn't get, whenever they got on the goal line, you kind of already knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? He gon' just dabble. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that, man. Because you can't really guard it.
It sucks. It sucks.
He's 6'7".
It sucks, bro. It sucks, man. But not that Pat played the worst. I mean, this technically was one of his worst games.
That was his worst regular season game I've ever seen from him.
I think he hasn't had
a passer rating below 70 in his career.
Yeah, and then I think something below 50 since he was the backup.
His QBR. It was his QBR.
His backup, since he was a backup at
Texas Tech.
Yes, I was about to say what he go to school. Yeah. So that was a pretty off game for him. But at the end of the day, it still wasn't terrible.
It wasn't.
It was just terrible for his standards. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, and I love Pat to death. I could be real and saying I've been a fan of Pat since he stepped into the league. That was definitely one of the worst regular season games I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
Like the Super Bowl, I'm not really counting that because he was under the red. Like I get why he played that bad.
Which one?
The Philly Super Bowl. I
wasn't. Not Tampa Bay.
I didn't see that. Remember, I was in the Navy.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I never seen it.
Dang.
I never seen it.
It was on them.
I know. I went back and seen the highlights, but it didn't really give it justice.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Pat, he definitely played his worst game of the regular season that I've ever seen. That Bills defense, that pass rush, they was for sure getting to him. So on that end, I definitely that's the only time you really ever see Pat have fits is like if that D line can get to the quarter. If you can rush him with 4. Which is what Philly did in the Super Bowl, which is what Tampa did in the Super Bowl, which is what the Bills did the other night.
Keep that extra guy in coverage.
If you keep that extra guy in coverage, you're gonna be able to get to him.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's how you gotta play quarterbacks nowadays. But the good ones.
Yeah, but you have to be able to have that 4 to get there.
Yo, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't really that much semblance of a run game. I mean, Kareem Hunt did his thing. Pacheco, he didn't. I don't even think he played. Yeah,
because they pulled up Clyde.
They did. Pacheco didn't play. I mean, honestly, the offense did look a little vanilla to me. It didn't really look like they was trying to outgun the Bills like in years past.
Right.
Like years past is take care of the ball, but we know we gonna have to put up a lot of points. Versus now it was let's just score, take care of the ball, but.
Hopefully defense.
And
defense didn't play bad.
They didn't play bad.
They didn't. They just, they scored more points than, you know what I'm saying? They scored more points than the Chiefs could.
Yeah. And I will also say this. For those of y'all that thinks the Chiefs got knocked out, because now that they 5-4, the AC out of the playoffs, for the past 5 years, the Bills have beat the Chiefs in the regular season. So it's not like this is new. But also in the past 5 years, every time the Chiefs and the Bills have met, whether it's in Buffalo or in Kansas City, Pat Mahomes has won. So I do think that there is a difference between the weight of winning in the regular season versus
I can agree with that.
Taking that experience
and getting it in the postseason.
That's
right. That's right.
We all know when Pat is the playoff killer when it comes to dreams and hopes for the
13
AFC.
seconds.
13 seconds. That's all it takes. So we already know what he's capable of. I think that was more of a Josh Allen showing game. That again he can do it. Yeah, he always outplays Patrick Mahomes in all of their meetups. But it's like, can you do it when it matters? Yeah, can you finish? It was a good game though.
Yeah, it was definitely a good game. I mean, and I can't even freaking skip out on that 4th and 17, bro.
Yeah.
That man hit the.
I know.
No. It was a great play.
I know. Yeah.
That man hit the and Tony. Who was it? Was it Chris or Tony? I think it was Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
They was glazing. Oh my.
Granted, I have seen Pat do the flick like that.
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the 4th and 17.
Oh, the Kincaid.
No. I'm talking about to Rasheed.
Oh,
to almost brought him back in the game. Well, they scored off that.
Yeah,
they scored on that drive.
It was that same drive.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, he had the little drop back like he rolling out, the freeze Bosa. and then stepped right back up into the
I think it
pocket.
was like Bosa. It looked like Bosa thought it was like a screenplay or something because like he didn't like rush all over.
He rolled out
Yeah.
to the right, thinking he gonna run to the right. So he started running to the right, and then he stepped up in the pocket, and now he's just behind him. And honestly, it was a good play call by the OC.
Okay, I just meant to say this. You know what? I'll wait because we got that convo later. But 28-21. But probably see him again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now we got the Sunday night. Now we got the Sunday night football game.
Sunday night massacre.
Sunday night massacre, man. It was bad. But the Seahawks basically put BTA, for those of y'all that don't know, belt to ass on the Commanders by a score of 38-14. And honestly, it didn't even feel like they scored, to be honest. If we being real, all of their points was garbage time minutes, and I don't really have too much to take away from this game besides Jaden Daniels, but I want to get your takes on the competitive first 3 minutes of the game until it just snowballed down from here.
I wouldn't even say it was 3 minutes. Once the Commanders punted the ball.
Oh yeah, it was just down here. I know they kept scoring back to back.
I mean,
because then they got the defensive turnover.
Yes,
and then
they scored. Did they get a pick or get a? No, they scored. Got a stop.
It was.
And then scored again, and then got a fumble on the kickoff.
Okay, yeah.
And then scored again, like literally the next play.
You're right, it was.
And then Jay Daniels finally. The one thing I can say I love about bro, it don't matter what the score is, bro. When he get in that zone, he gonna hit a little celebration. I was like, this nigga dancing. What is he dancing? Y'all is down 28-7. What are you doing, bro? But I will say that is one thing. He always, he just having fun out there.
That's the LSU.
He having fun out there, man. But damn, Sam Darnold, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't throw an incompletion till the second half.
He was 16 for 16 the first
17 for 17.
Excuse me, 17 for 17. My bad.
Can't discredit my boy.
Want to make sure we getting the information right on Convo Junkies. And man went 17 for 17. Sam Darnold in the first half.
And I gotta put respect on bro name because he was darting our shit up when they played us. So I can't. I kind of like to see that. I like that was good.
Okay, so what you seen from that game Sunday night? Are the Seahawks scary?
No, they serious.
Are they Super Bowl contenders?
They serious.
They serious?
They serious, bro. They like whenever we talked about them after the game, earlier in the season when we played them, I was honestly blown away.
Yeah.
About one, they got young guys on the defensive side of the ball that just
gotta keep that defense.
And freaking Devin Witherspoon, man, that is like he probably the best slot in the league right now.
Yeah, slot corner. Honestly, I don't know what happened to Reed, man. Reed was supposed to be like.
Yeah. Nah, to me, he a pure cover 3 corner. Yeah. Like he a little too tall to play man.
He handsy too.
In my opinion, he a little too tall to play man. Not too tall. Like I feel like if you got the athleticism, you can play man.
Yeah,
but
Sauce could do it. Pat could do it.
But them boys not 6'4".
I mean, Sauce like what, 6'3"?
I don't know.
Pat 6'2", and I know Sauce is taller than Pat.
Okay, so he might be 6'3", but I don't know. He just looked extra.
Yeah, Linky.
He looked extra long out there, bro. So I feel like it's a little harder for. I said no, did.
No, you did. I gotta clip it a little bit.
But I do like his game, but I feel like he a pure deep third type guy, and then just whatever's on that side of the field that comes to him, he play that.
Okay, let's talk about that boy Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
It could be a season to where we don't see no quarterback MVP.
And also, I'm not mad at that. Like I said, Jonathan Taylor had him a bad game, but if
that was just against a good defense.
Yeah.
It was though.
I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so outside of the Seahawks, so do you or do you not think they are Super Bowl contenders?
Absolutely.
Like they can.
Okay. They definitely can get.
And then with the pickup of Rashid Shaheed, they got the day. I think that's gonna do it.
And you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna say they didn't need him, but it's like
Oh no,
They
that's the vanilla. Oh yeah,
they was already eating though.
Cause and Jed was gonna be open so much.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Shaheed on the other, and then you got Cooper in the slot. Oh my gosh.
I kind of feel bad for Horton because now I feel like his snap's gonna be. But he done scored 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all gonna go trade for a receiver the next day.
I know.
Jesus.
As far as Jaden Daniels, I mean, that Washington Commanders on the other side of the ball, I mean, they kept him in. Jaden Daniels broke his arm. I want to say it was that third quarter.
No, it was fourth
quarter.
Yeah. Literally, I think it was like 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah. How you feel about them Dan Quinn keeping them in the game, man?
I mean,
down that much. What, 3 scores? 4 scores, as a matter of fact.
I think so. Cause they what it was 31.
It was like 31-7.
At that point. No, did they have 38 yet? I don't know. I can't remember, but I would have took them out. At the end of the day, this is a business first. You can't why? Give me a reason why he was in the game.
Yeah. Because you're not going to come back down that much. Yeah, there's no amount of time you got to do that.
That boy is not the Broncos.
And then you already know that he's skinny. Like, his frame.
Yeah, that's the part that scares me the most about, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like the game he came back from when he first came back from injury, he looked a lot more comfortable in the pocket.
Than where he's at now.
Right. And then now.
This is 4th injury and his 4th different body part. And they keep putting him back out there, man.
It just
Did you see the
I seen it.
Yeah, that job was nasty.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Luckily, it was his non-throwing arm, but that's still a bad injury.
No facts. I mean, I thought it was his leg at first, but then they went back and showed the replay. I was like, oh my god.
So basically, and I kind of didn't expect them to have the same highs that they had last year because they had the oldest team in the league, but we definitely see now that this is probably going to be a building year for the Commanders.
It was like that last year's team.
I feel like they hit too high of a high to come back with that.
To even try to replicate that shit. I mean, it was because, let's be real, besides a couple of the games that they won that happened to be some blowouts, but like most of the games they played look, perfect example, that Cowboys game.
Yep.
Nobody, even a more perfect example, the Bears game.
I was gonna say the Bears game.
The Bears game.
The hell like, I ain't gonna lie. When they beat us last year, they barely won.
You feel me?
They won at overtime.
Yeah. So it's like that was a 2020 Steelers type team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Yeah.
Because they sit there. I mean, they didn't win the division, but they sit there and get. You know, as far as they did.
Yeah, they was winning a lot of games they probably shouldn't have won, and they got in. And yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But we'll probably see what's gonna happen if Jaden Daniels come back at the end of this year, or if we see him next year.
Marcus Mariota legacy season.
Yeah, we'll see what happened with the Commanders. But I do want to ask you this before we get up out of here. We halfway through the season. We in week 9. Who are your top 3 MVP candidates if the season ended today?
Right now,
it could be anybody. Quarterbacks.
Jonathan, I'm probably gonna have Jonathan Taylor and 2 quarterbacks. I would say Jonathan Taylor, Big Sam.
It's not a bad list.
And it could be a little interchangeable with Daniel Jones up there too. Cause I feel, even though we was able to beat them the way we did, I mean, shit, he still had 300-some yards against us. But they just couldn't score no points.
I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor. And my list is a little different because I got 1 quarterback on here. I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor just because I don't feel like you could have, not saying you can't, but 2 MVP candidates on the same team. I just don't like that.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna go Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Pat.
After yesterday?
Even after, I mean, the numbers are still good, which is why I wanted to wait until the end to ask you this question, because before the season started, me and you was having a conversation about the quarterbacks from last year and how their seasons ended versus going into this year. Who do we think is gonna have a better year? Joe out.
Yeah.
Lamar missed a large chunk of time.
That is true.
Josh kind of up and down right now.
Let's be real though. From that list, most of the quarterbacks that we had in the top 5.
Oh, they not the top 5 right now. Yeah,
and
I get that.
Different people.
I get that. But if you could say, out of all of them, sustainability does matter. And we was just talking out of those quarterbacks. We was like, out of those 4, you asked me who was gonna have a better season next year. Right now, I don't think I'm looking too bad as far as stats wise. He is leading the league for a quarterback in total touchdowns.
But you are the same. You're the same person. And I remember we was on the phone having this conversation. I'm talking about we was heated. But you're the same guy that says wins
matter just as much as stats. I said both.
So
they got to go hand in hand.
But if we looking at it right now,
Daniel Jones.
I wasn't even gonna say Daniel Jones. I'm gonna say Josh Allen. They got a better record than them.
I don't think his stats ain't all the way
maybe
up there.
Not comparable.
Yeah.
But he's still able to score 3 touchdowns a game almost, whether it be on the ground or through the air. And it's just for him.
I feel you on that, but here's my rebuttal to this. I feel like, although they are both the centerpieces of their offense, the Chiefs deliver because they don't have the run game.
That's fair.
He has to be able to throw the ball, not make the bad decisions, and do whatever. The Bills' offense, like it's his team is designed to run the ball, defense, and get it to the tight ends.
Right.
Pat is air this bitch out. Like you can kind of tell because of the offenses they have.
Yeah.
That was just my little take on where we at halfway in the season. Like I said, I gotta speak up for Pat because I do think right now, as far as quarterbacks, we probably all know it's gonna be a quarterback award. It's always has been since Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. If y'all like my MVPs or his MVPs, or y'all think it could be anybody else, y'all let us know.
Thanks. Let us know down below, man.
But with that being said, we apologize for, like I said, being inconsistent these past couple weeks. We've been having a lot of technical difficulties, a lot of stuff we've been trying to figure out to get y'all better quality. But I promise y'all, we're gonna be more consistent. We're gonna be back and better than ever. And with that being said, we appreciate y'all for another episode of Conversation Junkies. We out. Love.
Peace out.